Hello and welcome to the Body Zones workout series. My name is Beverley Cheng and I'm here with CBC Life and the CBC Creator Network. Today we are going to slow it down, do more of a relaxing session and work on our hip mobility. Hip mobility is super important to having a healthy body and getting even more out of your workout routines. So grab your mat and let's get into it. Okay, so first we're going to come to the back of our mat. We're going to reach up, stretch your body, and then squatting down, reaching up, stretch, bending at the knees. One more time, keep those knees facing forward. Good, and then bring your feet a little wider, and I want you to walk your hands out and drop those hips. We're gonna get a nice deep stretch in the front of our body, down our hips. We're just going to twist a little to the right and twist a little to the left. Might hear a little crack, that's okay. You might feel a little bit of a pull, a little bit of tightness in that front hip flexor, that's normal. Coming back to center. You're gonna come down, push up. 1. Let's go for 5. 2. I love doing these every morning. I love doing these after I've been sitting for a while, because if you think about your lower back always being in that curved position when you're sitting, this is really good for counteracting that. Give me one more. And here I want you to push those toes into the ground, drive them down, and then give me a little twist to the right, driving those toes in, feel that stretch, and a little twist to the left. Beautiful. Let's pick those hips up, core nice and tight. Bring your feet a little bit closer together, and you're gonna take that right foot forward and drop that back knee. Good. Again, driving that back knee into the mat. And then I want you to fold up your toes, lift it up, and we're gonna do a little forward circle. And let's go the other direction. Good. From here, you can keep that back knee up or down. You're gonna take your right hand, reach up and down. Good. Reach up and down. 5 times. 4 and 5. Let's bring that elbow down. If you can, bring both elbows down. If that's too much for you, you can just stay in this position, okay? Feeling that back hip just kind of opening up. Nice. Let's come up to our hands. What you're gonna do is tuck those toes under, lift that back knee, and from here we're gonna sit back 5 times, feeling a nice deep stretch in the hamstrings. 3, 4, and 5. Good. Coming forward again, we're gonna kick that right leg up and back, and we're gonna let that foot fall towards our head. Here you're gonna get like a nice deep stretch in the groin, especially on that back leg. Again, opening up the hip on this leg that's pushed back in the air. And then you're gonna come forward with that leg. You're gonna kind of come across the mat, and we're gonna get a nice deep glute stretch in. We're gonna hold this here for a moment. So in this stretch, we're kind of getting more of the lateral side of the hips. We're stretching out those glutes a bit. Adjust your posture as you need to really feel that nice deep stretch. Good, you can kind of shift your body as you need. Feel that stretch get a little bit stronger as you adjust. And 3, 2, let's take it out nice and slow. Good, drive those heels down. Hopefully you enjoyed that because we're gonna do it all over on the left side. So now left foot forward, drop those hips, get yourself into position, get those hands flat on the mat. And let's pick them up, or pick that back knee up. Circle those hips. And circle the other way. Beautiful. Nice. Now you can drop your knee or keep it up. We're going to rotate, coming down 5 times. 2, 3, 4. This time, coming down, elbows to the mat if you can. Nice deep stretch here. Good work. Bring it back up. We're gonna tuck our toes under, bring our hips up, and we're gonna sit back 5 hamstring stretches. 2. Try to drive those hips directly back, keeping a nice square hip with the mat. Last one. Good. And from here, we're gonna kick that left leg back up in the air and drop the heel down towards our head. Again, feeling the stretch in the groin on that planted leg, feeling those hips opening up on the leg that's in the air. And let's come into that pigeon pose, that glute stretch. Let's go. Just like before, we're gonna hang out here for a moment. Slow it down. I'm getting warm. This is supposed to be a relaxing session, but I'm kind of sweating. Just like before, you can transfer your weight around, see where you get a nicer, stronger, deeper stretch. Good, last 3, 2, and slowly bring that leg out. Good. All right, you might want a towel for this. So if you have one, awesome. If you don't, go grab one. You don't need it. You can also just fold your mat, but you might just want it for a little bit of padding for your knee. So I'm gonna put this towel here. And what I'm gonna do is have my left knee on it. My right knee is gonna be forward. And from here, we're gonna have our hips nice and square. We're gonna reach our arms up and back and lean. Good. Drive those hips forward. If this is too hard, you can hold onto a wall, hold onto a chair. Give yourself a bit of support here. Nice, coming out of it. Let's go again. Drive those hips forward, keeping them square. Bring your chest back. Good, now from here, we're going to come forward and we're gonna bring that left arm up and over, and you're gonna feel a stretch just down the front of that left hip. So again, I like to hold onto a wall, give myself a bit of support. And if you have to pop out, if the stretch is too much, you kind of have to sit back, that's okay. Good, and last one, we're going to sit back up and we're going to get our left foot and bring it up to our butt, sitting nice and tall, core tight. If this is too much, You can bring that foot back a little. Obviously, the closer your foot is to your butt, the deeper the stretch. I often find that a lot of people who have knee pain tend to have really tight quads. So this is a really good stretch for helping to relieve that pain and relieve that tightness. Good, 3, 2, and release. Nice job. Going to switch sides, so moving that towel over. Actually, I'm gonna face this way, so I have this wall for support still. So now my right knee's on the towel, my left knee is forward. Remember, we're gonna be doing a deep kneeling lunge with a lean back, feeling that stretch in that front hip flexor. Good. Coming out, giving yourself a second, and leaning back. Good. Whew. Really working that core. From here, again, the wall is support, coming forward, leaning to the left. Stretch down the front here, stretching that psoas. Good. If you have to come back out, reset, and then go again. Last 5 seconds. Come on. Super important muscle to make sure it's nice and stretched out and not super tight. Good. And then the last one from this trifecta, gonna grab that foot, coming up to a quad stretch. Sitting nice and tall. Good, last 3, 2, and release. Love that stretch. All right, we're gonna get a little bit more into our lateral hips, a little bit more glutes. So set yourself up. Your left foot or leg is gonna be forward at a 90-degree angle, okay? We call these 90-90s because the front leg is at a 90-degree and so is the back leg as much as possible. From here, you're going to fold forward over that leg. And you can move, shift yourself over to the knee, over towards the foot. Good. What I like to do here is I kind of come forward towards my foot, shift myself across and up. Back down, shift myself across and up. Let's do one more. Nice and slow. And back. Good. Switching sides, this time the right leg forward. Ooh, felt a little crack there. Really opening things up today. Same thing, folding forward. I did a glute workout. Well, I did a workout the other day and my glutes were so sore afterwards. So this is feeling really good. Any sort of mobility in the lower body after a tough strength workout is gonna be so good for you. And you can come back to this video anytime. If you don't feel like doing a workout, but you still feel like doing something good for your body, this is it. This is definitely it. All right, same as before. Let's start at the foot, coming forward over the knee. Over the knee, shifting around. Good job. Nice. Let's slowly bring ourselves out into a groin/hamstring stretch. Bring those legs into a V shape as best as you can. If your knees are up, that's okay. Don't worry about it. Just try to get into this position. And from here, we're going to reach over to that right foot and across to the left. Good. Sitting up this time, we're going to shift down, tilting our body, and to the left. Good. Repeat. Reaching for that toe. Switching sides. Tilting at the hips, at the waist, and back. Good. From here, plant those hands underneath your knees, trying to keep them facing up. And we're just going to fall forward. Good. You can drive your right shoulder down, left shoulder down. You can try to bring the chest to the ground if you're feeling especially flexible today. How are you feeling? We've got a couple more stretches to finish this off, and your hips will be uber mobile. Okay, from here, let's keep that right leg straight. We're gonna bring that left foot over. Another awesome glute stretch, and we're going to twist our body, pulling that knee the opposite direction of our spine, or sorry, of our chest. Good. You're going to face forward, tuck that right foot under, keeping your leg across, and we're just going to go back and forth. Feeling that deep stretch in the glute. Good. Release your legs. This time the left leg is straight, right leg's over. Twisting again. Good, and facing forward again, bringing that left leg up, right leg stays across. Shifting your butt forward and back. Oh, this feels so good. Nice job. Last one. Good. Bring your feet together, sitting nice and tall. Let's drive those elbows down into the knees, trying to open up those hips. Good. Let's bring those feet down, slowly rise up. We're going to finish with one last stretch, and we're going to just go into a lateral lunge. So bring your legs wide. We're going to come down as far as you can. If you have to put your hands on the ground for support, that's okay. And then drive up from that heel. Come down on the right. Good. If you need to use your hands to pick yourself up, Don't worry about it. One more time each side. Last one. Whew, that is it. Oh my gosh, that felt so good. I hope you feel the same. Really opening up our hips, getting that mobility. I feel like I could walk all day now. So I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you so much for joining me. Make sure to head to cbc.ca/life as well as our YouTube channel for more videos with me, and I'll see you in the next video.